My name is Navy Hospital Corpsman Third Class Bonfiglio. In 2009, I was shot and injured in a firefight in Afghanistan. This resulted in the below-the-knee amputation of my left leg. This is my little buddy, our friend. This is Bravo, and he's been with me for 8.5 years now, going on 9. This is my girlfriend, Amanda. We actually met down in Florida, just spent happenstance, just running into one another.
My first thoughts was, damn, he has an awesome service dog. So now I'm about to just stick with this guy because, you know, he already has my heart with the dog. But no, my first thoughts was he's funny, he's sarcastic, he's very sharing, caring, and loving.
I always had an urge to serve. I wanted to do it. It's something I felt very passionate about. My grandfather was in World War II in the Navy. My uncle was in the Navy. My father served in Desert Storm when he was in the Air Force, and my brother also was in the Air Force, serving in both, I believe, Kuwait and Afghanistan. August 10th, 2009, we were in Afghanistan on a routine foot patrol, and just so happened that day we got ambushed. And about, I would say, 20 to 30 minutes within the firefight, I wound up getting shot through my left leg. My buddy Mike Whalen ran up to me, started taking care of me, treating me right away. My Marines kind of like formed a perimeter around me while he was working on me, and then two of my buddies picked me up on either side because I was unable to walk, and I had no use of my left leg whatsoever. As I was hopping, they were basically carrying me inside while we were still taking fire. So I owe it all to them. My Marines are some of my best friends to this day. 2009, I had a sciatic nerve graft done when I was in the hospital. They actually came up to me asking, you know, like, we don't know if you will get use in your leg back, and it might be a better route to amputate right away. My family and I discussed it, and I decided to stick with it and have limb salvage. I decided to go through with amputation in 2015, right in the beginning, around February. I had no good circulation in my foot. I couldn't feel the bottom of my foot, and that was causing a lot of injuries as well, because I would have cuts, or I would be walking around and all of a sudden I would look behind me, and as I was dragging my foot, because I had no use of it, it was just blood trail. We live in a 2-story, and sometimes I put so much work in on my leg where I'm up and down, and I like to go to the gym and be active, that when I come home I can't even be comfortable in my own home because, one, I can't get around, there's no space. That's the issue, is the kitchen a lot, because it's all very small and enclosed, and then getting up and down the stairs, I'm basically hopping every time I'm going up in there, and that's causing more issues later on down the line.
He has his good days and his bad days. The bad days can be really bad, where he's just held up on the couch, and, you know, like he said, I'm gonna act as his caregiver, of course, just to get him comfortable in whatever he needs. But even when he has his leg on, it's still difficult. He has pain. We have a walk-in shower that's very small. We have his chair in there, but it's not friendly for someone that has an amputation.
I've slipped a time or two coming in and out of that shower. It's not a very big space for anybody. In 2019, Duncan Mathis, my friend who's actually here today, he introduced me to HVOT and Homes for Our Troops and what they offer and how great an organization it is. And I decided, you know, maybe it'd be something worth it for me. And from what I've been told from other friends that have actually gone through it, you know, it's something amazing. They give you a house to make it adaptive for you, specifically for you. So it's not where you're going in there later and have to make all these renovations already set up. Homes for Our Troops would just give me a way to actually bring people over, to have them in my place where I don't have to go out too much, and it's a place where I feel like I'm comfortable to get around, where I'm not bumping into things or making somebody else, like, I hate coming up to her and saying, hey, sweetheart, can you go grab me this because I can't do this today? Or can you go run up the stairs for me? And I feel like I'm hindering other people. So I just hope, you know, with this opportunity, it just makes it a little bit easier on myself. To all the donors and the supporters out there, you really don't know how much of an impact you make on that family or that veteran's life. It's life-changing. It's something amazing.
Honestly, every time I think about it, I get the chills, because just the amount that you're giving back to these families and to the veterans, it's unimaginable. Homes for Our Troops is life-changing. It's life-changing for the veterans and for the families.
It just gives you a second outlook on life, you know, someplace. You know, that's your place where you're safe, secure, where you want to be, and they make every opportunity available for you. So if you can think it, I think they can do it. So, I mean, I'm excited for it.